Stage 1, Goal 3. Racer has to be intimately familiar with the circuit. To test your track knowledge, I want you to win this event without the race map. I have 4 upgrades. I'll have 6 upgrades in, well, I'll have 5 upgrades in 9 minutes and 6 in 15 minutes. A hunter, I have to get to 245 yards behind the hunted car. The race will last a lap, and I have to get to that position 245 yards behind before the end of the lap. And I have to stay at that level until the end. Break point is when the rumble strip starts. Actually later than that, I should say. On these turns, it is at the end of the rumble strip on the left, and you aim for the apex, then you hit the gas again, at or before the apex of the next, inside the next turn. This one, the brake point is after the bridge, or if you're in a faster car, at the bridge. Another one at the bridge, or maybe later, depending on if you're going off track or not. This one varies quite a bit, but it's usually top of the hill or before the top of the hill. There's some white stripes in the dirt that indicate good points to break. I need to be minus 245 yards, and I am right on the tail. $50 behind. I think 150 to 200 would be a good target. So I won't lose, but it'll also not be too far away. Oh! Now, the way you win this is your front of your car has to be across the line before the flag does. And I believe I just barely made it. 243 yards. I think a car is maybe 2 or 3 yards long, depending. Maybe 4. So I think I won this by less than a car length. 243 beats 245. I won it by 2 yards. That's 6 feet, maybe half the distance from the front of the bumper to the end of the bumper. It was a little closer than I intended for it to be. Goal 3 complete. Goal 4. That was pretty good. How about the same track, this time with opponents? Win this race without the race map. Once you've learned your tracks and learned your break points for your different cars, there's basically 2 or 3 different styles of cars. Really fast, medium, and slow. So you need to learn about 3 break points on each of the major turns where break points are important. And then you're pretty good. You don't need a map. Mazda Raceway Laguna Seca, Monterey County, California, USA. One lap, I'm in 16th place. The turn up ahead is a turn that you want to learn a breakpoint for, and I use the rumble stripe on the right side of the track as a good key. It's hard to see it from this side, but I'm going to start braking at the end of that strip, which I really don't need to because I've slowed down already. Another thing you can do when you're in traffic is gauge your braking by what the other cars are doing. Brake soon after they do, not a long time after they do, and not as or before they do. And don't try to blast past them because you'll end up off the track. Try to just kind of gently, gradually pass them. They're a good example, albeit a slower example, of the race line that is most speedy, most expedient. So you learn from where they drive. You learn speeds and brake points and near brake points because you want to brake a little bit later than they do. Up ahead is another turn that you want to have a brake point set for. It's the S. I think it's called the corkscrew. That's the name of the turn because it quickly turns around. It's also a good place to slow down your competitors. If you come up here and wait right on this edge, sometimes they will go around you and sometimes they'll come up behind you. Now turned him around and slowed him down. It works as good as, well, not as good as stopping him in his tracks right behind your car, but it does work to some degree. It's a good idea not to try slowing your bots down near the end of the race because they can pass you, and if you don't have enough time to recover from their overtake, you could lose the race very easily. So like the second half of a racetrack, you want to just kind of position yourself for your end and not really do any major slowing for insurance against them passing you and winning the race for themselves. New level. 5 gold coins. Goal 4 complete. Well, I'm going to go ahead and close this video off and start a new one for the last 2 goals. Thank you for watching. I wish you well in your races and your racing school, and I hope you come back and see the next video.